Hello, my old school soul food family. Chef Jeff is back with another video. All right, y'all, we're getting fancy on this. I don't know if it's going to be a Sunday afternoon dinner. I guess it could be. Could be a middle of the week dinner. Could be a early week dinner. Well, we're going to do some pork chops, y'all. Y'all know me. Last few months I've been cleaning out my freezer, getting ready for the winter time. And I found me some 4 pork chops I had put in there. In the freezer. I've got them all washed off already, y'all, but let me show y'all these. Beautiful pork chop. Look at that, y'all. Look at that. Nice marbling in there, nice fat cap. And I say I don't want to fry them. I don't want to smother them. I say I'm going to go to the next level on there and get ready, kind of pre-holiday meal. We're gonna kind of braise them in a skillet, kind of between braised and sauteed. We're going to put some apples in there and some, I almost say oranges. Apples and onions. We're going to put some peach honey in there. You know, apples and pork chops go together. Peach and pork chops go together. I got some chopped garlic. Let me show y'all what I have here. I got some... Come here. Hold on. Apple kind of run away. Kind of run away on me. You going in the skillet. All right, I got some Granny Smith apples. I got a Honey Crisp apple. And I'm going to leave that. I'm going to wash them really good. And I'm going to leave the peeling on it. It'll give me a nice color. Of course, you know, the peeling, you can eat the peeling of that. Oh, you didn't peel the apple. You ever eat apple? When you eat an apple and you pick it up, you actually peel it. There's so much good in the skin. It leaves a nice color. So I'm going to leave the skin on it. I got an onion, chopped garlic. I got some spicy whole grain mustard. Going to give it that little kick to it and a distinct flavor. Honey going to give it that sweetness. It's going to give it the sourness from the apple cider. We're going to put a little chopped parsley in there and salt and pepper. This is very simple to put together. We're going to do it all on top of the stove. In my cast iron skillet, see the mashed potatoes back there with all that butter floating on them. I just finished making them mashed potatoes. I'm going to eat my pork chops. These, you can eat it with rice, but this here is just a mashed potato thing. So anyway, I'm going to step off. I'm going to get my onions peeled and sliced. I'm going to get my apple sliced up. And we're going to come back and get my parsley chopped up. We're going to come back, y'all, and put this together. It don't take long at all to do it. We're going to do it all on top of the stove. So anyway, old school honey, mustard, apples, and onion glazed pork chop. That's a good title here. Anyway, we'll be right back. All right, y'all, we are back here. All right, y'all, let me show y'all what I have here. I got my pork chops all seasoned up. I got what I have on here, y'all. All I got is some salt and pepper, a little Caberners, a little Uncle Steve say sweet or spicier. You can put whatever you want on your pork chops to season. You season what you want. Apples all sliced up. I tossed them with some lemon juice. I got some onions here, sliced up. And then I told you about this. The first thing we're going to do, we're going to get these pork chops nice, golden brown, seared off in this, on these pork chops here. Nice color on them. Get all 4 of them in there. All right. We're going a nice color on these bad boys. It's going to take a while. All right, y'all, we're going to let these, because we're going to have to sear them probably about 6, 7, maybe 10 minutes on each side. And we'll try to get the edges and all that. So I'll be right back when I turn them over, and we'll go from there. I want a nice color on these things, y'all, because when I put them back in here after I do the whole procedure, everything else, I don't want them to have to take too long to cook. So anyway, y'all, we'll be right back. All right, y'all, we are back here. All right, y'all, we're going to flip these bad boys over. Look at that nice color there, y'all. Nice color here. That's what you want. That's what you want right here. That's what you want. That's what you want. So now we're going to brown these off. I let them cook on that side about 6 to 7, almost 6, 7 minutes. Not 6 to 7, but 7 minutes. So I'm gonna do it again on the other side. Get a nice caramelization color on them. And then we come back, we're gonna put our onions in there, get them cooking off. Then we're gonna put our apples in there, get them cooking off. I don't want the apples to cook too long before I add the pork chop. We'll show you procedure, because I still want my apples to have a little bite to them. Not a lot, but a little bite. So anyway, we shall be right back. All right, y'all. We are back here. All right, y'all. We're gonna take our pork chops out of here. Look at all them beautiful, look at them pork chops, y'all. Don't worry, they're going right back in there in just a few minutes. See them yum-yums in there, y'all? What we want to do, we're going to throw them apples in there. I mean, the onions in here. But I don't want to put them all in there, y'all. I ain't going to put them all in there. But we want them onions to do its thing and get all that, what we call yum-yums out the bottom of there. Then we're going to put our apples. Let's see if I can put them on. I don't want to overcrowd this skillet. I can use them onions for another video. Oh yeah, look at that. Look how that's coming together. Look how it's getting all them, that's flavor, y'all. You know it's going to have I ain't using no dirty flour today. I don't think so. We'll see here, y'all. We'll see here how this comes out. Might put a little dirty flour in there. I don't know. All right, y'all. Now we're going to put our apples in here. I don't want to put them all in there, y'all. Got our Granny Smith and our Granny Smith apples, and what am I trying to say, y'all? Y'all, I'm having a brain cramp here. Honey Crisp, y'all. I got Honey Crisp apples here and Granny Smith. Honey Crisp and Granny Smith. Say that loud 50 times. Okay, y'all. Now, I'm going to stir that around just a little. So we finna add some we finna add some love to this. Okay. Like I said, I don't want to cook the apples right now too long, or we're going to cook them later on in the process. All right, y'all, we're going to add some mustard to this. Stick with me, y'all. Stick with me here. Add a little garlic there. What is Chef Jeffrey doing? What is Chef Jeffrey doing? We're going to stir that up here a little bit. Chef Jeffrey done lost his mind. Oh, this is all flavors, y'all. Been making this for years. Try making it for 200 people. Been there, done that. Okay. Now we're going to add some apple cider vinegar. Let that cook in there. Oh, y'all, lost the top. Stir that in there a little. Are y'all with me? Are y'all with me here? Oh yeah, this is gonna be good. Once it's cooked down, y'all, come on out of the apple. I left that apple whole like that. That's a big old apple, sure did. Okay, now we're gonna add our honey to this. Our peach honey. Oh y'all, this is all about the flavors, y'all. Add a little peach honey to that. Like I said, y'all, you're going to have the sweetness and the sourness. And it's going to all balance together. The flavor going to be immaculate. Okay. Now what I'm going to do, y'all, I'm going to add a little chicken stock to this. Let me get my chicken base here. Just let that cook there. Hold on, y'all. We'll be right back. 1 second. All right, y'all. We're going to add a little chicken stock to this. Now that's naturally thickening up. See that? Naturally thickening up. Remember, we gotta put the pork chop back in there. Get in that chicken base. We're gonna give this a little taste. Then we're gonna throw them chops back in there. Hold on, y'all. Let me give it a little taste here. Let me check my seasoning. We're gonna add a little butter to this. Oh, wow. Let me put a little salt and pepper, y'all. And this thing gonna be good to put the pork chop back in there. All right. Yeah, we cooking, y'all. I'm cooking today, y'all. Ain't no Instant Pot or putting stuff in the oven. We gonna cook today, y'all. Okay. I'm gonna put a little bit more chicken stock in there, and we're gonna be good to go here. Not a little chicken stock, but a little bit more water. You don't mix with my chicken stock. There we go. Now we're gonna put our pork chops right back in here, y'all. We're gonna throw our chops right back in here. Just like this. We're gonna let these bad boys simmer. Move around there, y'all. Some bad boys right in there. That right in there. Come on, get in there, sauce. Hold on, y'all. Move that around up in there. Get in there, give me some room here. Alrighty. Some apples on there like that. One more thing I need to do. We're gonna cover this up, y'all, and let it simmer. We're gonna turn it down. Now put all them yums, see them yums right there? Pour that in there. And we're gonna put the parsley in here. We're gonna let this bad boy do its thing. Move around in there like that. I'm gonna turn this down on low. I'm gonna let this thing cook about, we're gonna let it cook about 20 minutes. We're gonna come back. Let me get my top here, y'all. Where my top at? Put my lid on here. And we're gonna let that simmer, y'all, about 25 minutes. Now you can put it on top of the stove, but it's not, I mean, you can put it on top of the stove. You can put it in the oven if you want to, but it's not necessary, y'all. We'll just put it right on top of the stove. So we'll be back. We're gonna mount it with butter. When it come back, we got our mashed potatoes and green beans. Y'all, it's gonna be on. It's gonna be some good stuff. Anyway, y'all, we'll be back. All right, y'all, we are back. Let's raise this up. This been simmering about 30 minutes here. Oh, yeah, them apples done cooked down. Look at that, y'all. Pork chops are pretty much tender. And what I'm gonna do, y'all, I'm gonna add a little cornstarch to this, y'all. Thicken this sauce up just a little more. You don't have to do that, but I want my sauce just a little thicker. So I'm gonna add a little cornstarch to that. A little bit more. All that is slurry, y'all. Cornstarch and water. And let that simmer there. Now, I'm also gonna add some butter to this. Y'all see them apples done cooked down so good in there. Now I'm gonna add, like I told y'all, a little butter to this, y'all. Gonna give it a little shine. Gonna give it a little shine there. I'm telling y'all, we being fancy spancy here. Fancy smancy here, y'all. Oh my goodness, y'all. This is gonna be some good eating here. Then we're gonna put a little bit more parsley in there, y'all. Y'all see them bones almost trying to come out them pork chops. Let me put the rest of that slurry in there, y'all. There we go. Ready? That's it. That's it. Get on there, head on there. There we go. Now, add the rest of that parsley here. We're gonna cut this off. Add the rest of that parsley. And that's it, y'all. We're gonna let this simmer here on low for about 2 more minutes. And I'm gonna step off here. I got my mashed potatoes ready there. We're gonna do that world famous YouTube thumbnail. And we'll be back. Gotta take one for the team here and test it out and just see how good this is. Old school honey mustard and apples and onion pork chop. Be right back. All right, y'all. We are back here. Oh my God. I'm ready to dig into this. Look at that, y'all. Nice pork chops on there. I got my mashed potatoes. I put a little of that sauce on my mashed potatoes. Even got some green beans. Got some vegetables for y'all to be. Jeff, you don't eat enough vegetables. Well, I got some vegetables here today. So I got some vegetables here this morning. The video comes out in the morning time. And y'all kind of let's look over that thunder. It's thundering and lightning outside right now, y'all. Yeah, I ain't know it was supposed to be raining. It's raining like crazy right now, y'all. So anyway, let's start with the green bean here. Got my green bean there. Got my gravy or my sauce there on the mashed potato. That sauce is so good. All right, y'all. I'm gonna cut a little bit, trim the pork chop. See how tender that is. The mashed potato, a little apple on there, the onion, the pork chop. That's a good bite there, y'all. A good bite here, ain't it? It's hot too. You can see the smoke coming off of there. It's a good bite today. Look at that smoke coming off there, y'all. Hold on, y'all. I'm gonna burn the roof of my mouth. Gotta take one for the team, don't I? Gotta take one for the team, don't I? Go in here. Oh, wow. Y'all. It's so good. You got the sweetness from the honey and balance off with the tartness and the sourness from the mustard and the apple cider vinegar. All these flavors work well together, especially when you cooking it down for 30 minutes, y'all, until the pork chops get tender. Absolutely amazing. Then you got those apples in there that cook down in there. Like I say, apples and pork chops go together so well. Like that. With the little apple on there and the onions. Look at that, y'all. Look at that going in. If you never had apples and pork chop, y'all, you don't know what you're missing. This is a meal in itself right here, y'all. I'm sorry, I'm in my Let me get some green beans here. I'm in my zone right now. I'm gonna get one more piece right here, and we're gonna close this video out. I'm trying to keep it classy. Let me cut that. I'm trying to keep it classy here. Keep it classy, Chef Jeffrey. Keep it classy. Go in here. Wow. And look how many I got left over here. Look at skillet right there. Goodness. You're gonna skillet of goodness, right? Hey. So I'm gonna step off, y'all, and finish my meal. And like I said, I don't know if this is gonna come out on a Sunday dinner, or middle of the week dinner, or whatever kind of dinner. But whatever kind, you can do the middle of the week, early in the week, or the weekend. It all work good. So get them pork chops that you got in your freezer and put them in the top of it in your cast iron skillet and just let it go. So anyway, let me close this video out. If you like the video, please share, please comment, please subscribe. Please follow my social media account: Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, Twitter, Twitch TV, Pinterest, TikTok, and oldschoolsoulfood.com. Remember the hashtag 2025. It's great to be alive. It's even better to be living. Old School Soul Food. Till next time, have a blessed Old School Soul Food day. And I will definitely see y'all in the next video. Love y'all.